Hi children, good morning. Children, take out your workbook, page number 16. See here, transport lesson. Workbook exercises. Classify the means of transport according to their mode of transport. Write their name in the respective boxes. Aeroplane, auto rickshaw, bicycle, bike, boat, next bullock cart, bus, car, helicopter, fire parachute, jeep, parachute, scooter, ship, steamer, tanga, next train, truck, delivery van, a chat, tractor, next this is a rocket, oil tanker, submarine. Now, land transport, water transport, air transport, auto rickshaw, bicycle, motorbike, bullock cart, bus, car, jeep, scooter, delivery van, tractor, horse-drawn carriage, train, oil tanker, truck. These are land transport. Boat, ship, yacht, sailboat, submarine. These are all water transport. Aeroplane, helicopter, fire balloon, parachute, rocket. These are air transport. Next 17 page. Describe some means and mode of transport with the help of the following words. Comfortable. Private transport is comfortable. Fast. Air transport is the fastest mode of transport. Boring. Public bus travel can be boring. Next, expensive. Air transport is the relatively more expensive. Cheap. Rail transport is cheap. Next, slow. Water transport is a slow moving mode of transport. Next, enjoyable. Private transport is enjoyable. Convenient. Rail transport is a convenient mode of transport. Next, affordable. Public transportation is affordable. Next, economical. Water transport is relatively an economical mode of transport. Safe. Public transport is safe. Luxury. Private transport is luxury. Next, what is the difference between means of transport and modes of transport? The different mode of transport are air, water and land transport, which include rails or railways, road and off-road transport. The means of transport, on the other hand, refers to the vehicles necessary for transport according to the chosen mode: car, aeroplane, ship, truck and rail. Next, see here children, what were the means of transport before the invention of wheels? See here, by walk, using animals and handmade boats. Next, what are the merits and demerits railway transport? See here children, merits. Merits suitable for heavy goods and materials. Next, it is also relatively cheap, means suitable for long distance. Cheap and regular, it is operated in fixed time and certain routes, routes. Next, demerits. Huge investment, HUGE, less flexible, lack of flexibility is a major disadvantage. Walking and cycling are not only good for environment but also good for personal health. Do you agree? Can you give reasons? Yes, I agree. Getting out walking or cycling burns calories, get your heart pumping and works your legs and abs. It can also lift your mood, put a smile on your face and improve your general health and well-being. Next, see here children, complete the flowchart. Water transport, inland water transport, ocean transport, coastal shipping and overseas shipping. True, false, 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 true, false, true. State whether reported statement are true or false. Domestic airlines operate within the country. True. Submarines carry passengers across the sea. False. Terms travel on the trucks, which are the land on the roads. False. Ropeway is means of transport. False. Next, the invention wheel revolutionized the field of transport. True. Sledges are pulled by donkey in snow-covered area. False. The petrol and diesel vehicles cause air pollution. True. Next, fill in the blanks. See here, land, water, and air transport are the modes of transport. The only animals used as a means of transport in the desert is camel. Next, medical transport is the best mode of transport during emergency. The public transportation reduces traffic congestion and pollution. Door-to-door delivery, door service can be provided by flexible transport. Next, sixth one, rail transport is the convenient mode of transport large quantities on land. Next, see here, children, match the following: medical transport, air transport, private transport, public transport, future vehicle, railways, owner, rented car, ambulance, hydrogen fuel cars, inaccessible areas. 43152. See here, 4. 4 cheap public transportation. 3 own cars, private transportation, ambulance, medical transportation, hydrogen fuel cars. 5 future vehicles. Number 2, air transport in inaccessible areas. Next, page number 20. What is special about the following means of transport? See here, children, submarine is a highly civilized kind of warship which is designed to operate while being completely submerged in the sea very long periods. Children, if you have any doubts, check one's course book. Next, ropeway refers to the, this is a ropeway. Ropeway refers to the mode of transport which connects two places on the hills or across a valley or river in the hill areas. A trolley connected to rope are used for carrying passengers. Next, see here, children, hovercraft. Hovercraft, also known as an air cushion vehicle, ACV, is a craft capable of traveling over land, water, mud, ice, and other surface. Next, give example for the following transport: man driving, animal driving, motor driving, bicycle, rickshaw, and carrying goods on their head. Next, bullock cart, horse cab, sledges. Next, bus, car, truck. Next, what are the advantages and disadvantages of different modes of transportation? Explained in the simple words. See here, modes of transport: land, water, air. Advantages and disadvantages. This is a flexible mode of transport. It is increase traffic and environmental pollution. Next, this is relatively an economical of transport. It is slow and it is not suitable for transport of precious goods, perishable goods, perishable, perishable goods, goods. Next, air transport is a very useful in transporting goods and passengers. It is not suitable for transporting heavy and bulky goods. Answer the following questions. What is meant by transport? The activity that facilitates the physical movement of goods as well as individuals from one place to another is called transport. Next, second one. How do people plan their travel based on distance and time? People go on foot for short distance. They use bicycle, auto to go to nearby places. They go by buses, trains, car, etc. to reach relatively distant places. They travel by aeroplane or ship to other countries and very far away places. Next, what is the importance transport in your daily life? Transportation is important on the basis of socio-economic factors as well as the influence is has one relationship between different countries. through the role of moving people and goods. Once transport enables tourism and travel by making it possible for people to go to the place they want to see. Next, what is the difference between an aeroplane and seaplanes? Aeroplane is a fastest mode of transport and is suitable for transport of perishable goods. Seaplanes is a slow moving mode of transport and is not suitable for transport of perishable goods. Next, fifth one, how is public transport more advantageous than private transport? Next, see here children, public transport is far cheaper than private transport. Public transportation reduce area pollution. It is increased efficiency fuel efficiency. Sorry children, it is increased fuel efficiency. Okay children, workbook exercises completed. Okay children, now I am going to tell you about explain lesson communication. Take out your course book, open page number 34, communication lesson. Communication means the imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing or using some other medium. Okay, exchange of information by speaking, writing or using some other medium. Next, means of sending or receiving information such as phone lines or computer. Okay, this is called communication. Next, look at the following pictures. What do they mean to you? See here, look at this picture, reading a paper, talking on the phone. Next, the conference will take place. Weather report says. This is a weather report says. Next, this is a conference will take place. Next, signals, traffic signal symbols. Red says stop. Yellow says be ready. Next, green says go. Next, see here. This is a letters. Okay, message exchange letters. Okay, these are some pictures. Next, see here, what do you understand by these gestures? Hello, namaskaram. Next, okay, this is a victory. Okay, how do you invite your friends and relatives to attend your birthday celebrations? It is always possible to visit our relatives and friends in far off places. How do we keep in touch with them? We write letters, make phone calls and send emails to stay in touch with them. These are some of the means of communication. In this lesson, we shall learn about different means of communication. Before that, let us understand what communication is. What is communication? What is communication? Communication is the act of expressing ideas, information, knowledge, thoughts, feelings to others as well as understanding what is expressed by others. This process involves both sending and receiving messages and can take many forms. Such messages may be verbal. Verbal means spoken and written. See here types of communication: verbal communication, non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication, two types: written communication and oral communication. And verbal communication, written communication and oral communication. Spoken, written. Or non-verbal communication: gestures, pictures, sound, signs, signals. These are called non-verbal communication. Okay children, next, communication is not the prerogative of human beings only. Animals also can communicate messages and their emotions through sounds, smells, touch, gestures and body languages between other members of their own kind. Next, children, what is the need for communication? What is the need for communication? The need for communication is as basic as hungry and thirsty, perhaps even more. It is an individual as well as a social need. It helps us to know about the people and places near and far from us. People are no longer restricted to their own world. We can access information about the happening and events of the whole world. See here children, look at these pictures. In the earliest time, people needed to find a ways to communicate with each other in order to live and work cooperatively. It was the age of signs and signals as they were physically unable to talk. They were largely limited to things that could be heard, seen or felt. So they used sounds, gestures, touch as a symbols to communicate across distance. Smoke, signals, sounds, fires were used. Next, see here, Pigeon. After the invention of long ways, they used pigeon post. This is a pigeon post. That's runners and horse riders for distant communication. But these methods were slow and not sure for reaching in time. The message could only be sent as fast as a man could travel. Okay, next. Look at these pictures, children. Look at these two pictures. Do they make any difference to you? In the first picture, the message is being conveyed in one direction only. Sender, receiver. దీన్ని చెప్తున్నాడు, దీన్ని వింటున్నాడమ్మా. ఓన్లీ ఒకరికే మెసేజ్ చేరుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ ద ఫస్ట్ పిక్చర్, వాట్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ద సెకండ్ పిక్చర్? ఈ సెండింగు, సెండరు, రిసీవరు, మెసేజ్, రెస్పాన్స్. ఇన్ సెండర్ మెసేజ్ని సెండ్ చేస్తే రిసీవర్ రెస్పాన్స్ అవుతున్నారు. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఏ టూ వే కమ్యూనికేషన్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఏ వన్ వే కమ్యూనికేషన్. నెక్స్ట్, see here, radio, television, newspaper, movies, notice boards. In one way communication, information is transferred is one direction only. వన్ వే కమ్యూనికేషన్లో ఒక్కరికే చేరుతుంది కమ్యూనికేషన్ అంతా. రేడియో ద్వారా వింటారు అందరూ. నెక్స్ట్ టెలివిజన్ ద్వారా వింటారు. న్యూస్ పేపర్ రీడ్ చేస్తారు. నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ ద్వారా చూస్తారు. నోటీస్ బోర్డ్ చదువుతారు. ఓన్లీ ఒక్కరికి మాత్రమే మెసేజ్ అనేది రీచ్ అవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్, ఫ్రమ్ ద సెండర్ ఆర్ కాలర్ టు ద రిసీవర్, there isn't any opportunity for the receiver to give response or instant reply to the sender. వినడం వరకే, మళ్ళీ వీళ్ళకి రిప్లై సెండ్ మా రిసీవ్ చేసుకుని రెస్పాన్స్ అయ్యి రిప్లై ఇవ్వలేము. Some examples of one-way communication are the weather report on television, the sweaters tag with washing instructions, the nutritional label on the cereal box, the morning newspaper, the recording music on the CD, advertisements, next radio news, so on. Next, this is a two-way communication. In a two-way communication, both the parties involved in the process of communication transmit information. It can also be referred as a interpersonal communication. This is a online classes, a conference. Okay. Next, some means of communication are individual or personal, one to one. This is known as personal communication. Some means of involve the public in general. This is a mass communication. Communication two types, personal communication and mass communication. Now, personal communication. Personal communication example, postal communication. See here, postcard, envelope cover, letters, parcels. Okay. Next, let's see how are the letters reaches the destination. We write the letter by mentioning the address with the pin code number. What is the pin? Pin means postal index number, the 6 digits number. How many digits in pin code? 6 digits. The help to identify the required place easily. and then drop it in a nearby post box. A person from the postal department clears the mail box every day. After sorting all the letters destination wise, there are stamped. These letters are sent to their respective places by road, rail, air, or water transport. They are further sorted out and stamped again at the delivery office. The postman deputed to in each area receive these letters and delivers them to the address. Okay children, మనం లెటర్ రాసి దాని మీద అడ్రస్ రాసి పిన్ కోడ్ నెంబర్ వేసి తీసుకెళ్ళి పోస్ట్ బాక్స్లో వేస్తాం. పిన్ కోడ్ నెంబర్ అనేది 6 డిజిట్స్తో ఉంటుంది. ఆ డిజిట్ని బట్టి పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ దీంట్లో నుంచి లెటర్స్ అన్నిటిని తీసేసి ఏ ఏరియాలకు వెళ్తాయో ఆ ఏరియాలకి రోడ్డు ద్వారా కానీ, రైలు నుంచి ఏరోప్లేన్ కానీ, వాటర్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ షిప్పుల ద్వారా కానీ ఆ ఏరియాలకు పంపించేస్తే అక్కడున్న పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ వాటిని తీసుకుని వాటికి స్టాంపులు వేసి ఎక్కడికి చేరాలో ఆ ఇళ్ళకి ఈ పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ ద్వారా అడ్రస్కి పంపిస్తారు. Okay, there is a speed post for a quick delivery of letters. We can even send money through post office. మనీని కూడా పోస్ట్ ఆఫీస్ ద్వారా పంపించుకోవచ్చు. Nowadays there are many private courier companies delivering the letters and parcels all over the world. ఓకే, పార్సల్స్ కూడా పోస్ట్ ఆఫీస్ ద్వారా పంపించుకోవచ్చు, మనీని కూడా పంపించుకోవచ్చు. కానీ ఇప్పుడు అన్నీ గూగుల్ పే, ఫోన్పే ఇవన్నీ వచ్చేసింది. Next, telecommunication. Telecommunication means communicating over a distance. Example, telecommunication are telegram, telephone, radio, television, mobile phone, etc. See here children, this is a telegram, a brief message which is translated into Morse code and then sent over telegraph is called telegram. Okay, next this is a telephone. Telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. It is the fastest means of communication. Next, see here children, this is a telex. Telex, this is also outdated. This is a system of communication in which messages are sent over long distance by using a telephone system and are printed by using a special machine called a teletypewriter. Next, see here children, this is a ham radio. Next, look at this. This is a fax. This is a system for sending, receiving printed matters. Next, and photographs using telephone lines. A separate machine is used in this system. This is a pager. This is also small device that receive alert signals, short messages. This is also not in use now. Next, see here, this is a walkie-talkie. పోలీస్ వాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది. ఏ స్మాల్ హ్యాండ్ హెల్డ్ రేడియో విచ్ ఈస్ యూజ్డ్ ఇన్ సెండ్ అండ్ రిసీవ్ ఓరల్ మెసేజ్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ ఏ వాకీ టాకీ. ఇట్ ఈజ్ మెయిన్లీ యూజ్డ్ ఫర్ సెక్యూరిటీ పర్పస్. కంప్యూటర్, ఇంటర్నెట్. టుడే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ us use internet to send emails and to chat with our family, friends who are living very far in different countries. Next, see here children, mobile phone. Small size phone which is used to make, receive call and to send, receive short message in the form of radio signals is called mobile phone. It can be conveniently carried in pocket. Cell towers play an important role in receiving and transmitting radio signals between mobile phones. This is a smartphone, a high-end mobile phone which has touch capable and can perform most of the functions of a personal computer. It's just like computer ఉంటుందమ్మా, పర్సనల్ కంప్యూటర్ లాగానే. కంప్యూటర్ ఫీచర్స్ అన్ని చాలా దాంట్లో ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయి. మీకు తెలుసు, బాగా దీన్ని మీరు వాడుతూనే ఉంటారు గేమ్స్కి, ఓకే, వీడియోస్కి. నెక్స్ట్, personal communication completed. Now mass communication. Mass communication means to impart or exchange information to a large number of people at the same time. పర్సనల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అంటే ఇద్దరే మాట్లాడుకుంటారు, ఒకరి నుంచి ఇంకొకరికి మెసేజ్ వెళ్తుంది అంతే. ఈ మాస్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అంటే ఒక పోస్ట్ని చూసారంటే అందరు చాలామంది చూస్తారు. ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ న్యూస్ పేపర్, మ్యాగజైన్స్. Okay, next, see here children, mass communication means to impart, exchange information to a large number of people at the same time. This is also called mass media. Various means of mass communication are newspaper, magazines, radio, television, internet, films. These can be classified into print and electronic media, social media developing very fast because of mobile internet. You see here, children, newspapers, magazines, posters, hoardings. Next, you can see here, children, radio, television, internet is becoming a powerful mass communication media. What is the powerful mass communication media? Internet. A large amount of information can be shared and circulated through emails, website, next blogs very fast. Internet is a perfect example of two-way communications. We can communicate through social media like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp to crores of people all over the world at a time. Okay, internet is a powerful mass communication media. See here, children, television, phone, నెక్స్ట్ రేడియో ఇవన్నీ ఎలా పనిచేస్తాయి? కమ్యూనికేషన్ శాటిలైట్స్ ద్వారానే వర్క్ చేస్తాయి. సి హియర్ చిల్డ్రన్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఏ కమ్యూనికేషన్ శాటిలైట్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ డిడ్, యు ఆర్ probably used a communication satellite either directly or indirectly. It is difficult to go through a day without using a communication satellite at least once. See here, children, this is a satellite placed in an orbit around the earth. To relay television, radio and telephone signals is called communication satellite. Before satellites, transmissions were difficult or impossible at long distance. Let's see here, the orbiting satellites send the signals instantaneously into space and then directed to another satellite or directly to the destination. Next, see here, children, this is a GPS. GPS means global position system. The global position system is a satellite based navigation system that is used to determine one's precise location anywhere on the earth. It works in all kinds of weather conditions. Any person, vehicle or object with a GPS service can use it to guide them to the destination. Okay, children, next, GPS means global position system. Next, that advancement in information and communication technology, ICT. ICT means advancement in information and communication technology. Information and communication technology, ICT, has conquered the distance and brought people very close to each other all the time. It has made the world a global village and global communication reality. Next, see here, do you know, children, India is one of the world's largest telecom markets with enormous growth potential, particularly in the field of mobile internet due to its high population and development potential. There are more than 100 crores mobile cellular connection in India at present and is growing very fast. Okay, 100 crores mobile cellular connections in India at present and growing very fast. Okay, children, this lesson explanation completed. Workbook, activity book. Now I am going to tell you about activity book. Take out your activity books, page number 22, communication. Tick the means of verbal communication and cross the means of non-verbal communication. Tick, cross, tick, cross, tick, cross, 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 tick, cross, tick, cross. Mark A for ancient and M for modern means of communication. M, A, M, A, A, M, A, M, M, A, M, M. Next, arrange the pictures of the journey of a postcard in a proper sequence by numbering the box from 1 to 6. 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 6. Next, page number 24, read the given word related to non-verbal communication and paste the relevant stickers in the same order. These stickers given in this book, last page. Okay, children, see here, namaste, well done, danger, silence. Next, stop, victory, pointing, warning. Next, Word to world to tomorrow. Color the picture. See here, children. Color this picture neatly at home. Put I for one-way communication and two for two-way communication. One, two, one, two, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, one. Next, paste the given stickers and complete the communication timeline. See here, children, these stickers given in this book, last page. See here. What next? Next, put P for means of personal communication and M for mass communication. P, M, P, M, M, P, M, P. Okay, children, activity book activities also completed. Thank you. I will meet in the next class.